and I am delighted to welcome our new manager, at least until November, Mr. Warran.
Sorry about that. I was just having a cheeky smoke. Okay, let's get this rolling. First question.
Greg, firstly, congratulations on winning the double last season. You must be delighted at being given the chance to manage such a huge club like Manchester City. But you've turned down big jobs in the past, so why the change of heart?
Thank you. And it was in fact the treble if you count the Charity Shield, which I do. There were many factors to why I took this job. Firstly, I was fed up with Cognito banging on about how much sponsorship money the bin dippers were getting compared to Charlton, and I realized that we couldn't really compete against budgets like that. And if Jim were to finally pull his finger out and learn how to be a decent manager, then we would have some serious problems. However, my biggest concern was Tony Cook at the Northern Monkeys. Despite not having a pot to piss in, he took the title to the last game. I was very concerned that if I didn't take this job, it would be offered to him, and then I'd have been seriously in the poo-poo.
You have a rather mature squad at City compared to the very young team you are used to working with. Will you be showing faith in the existing players, or will you be looking at freshening things up?
Well, naturally, there's a load of overpaid deadwood at the club, which I will be getting shot of, but we also have many talented players who will be a big part of the season's challenge. I will also be looking at injecting some fresh young talent to the squad over the coming weeks.
And can you tell us who your targets will be?
Ah, that's easy. Charlton.
Yes, but which ones?
Well, all of them of course. Really, ask a silly question.
Well, isn't that just fucking great? Now I'm stuck here with no money.
Cheer up, Tony. Everything will seem better after a good smoke. Roll yourself a nice big fat one.
I'm way ahead of you. I made one before I came here.
That is a nice tune, Jim. What is it called?
Thank you, Robin. I call it the Macam Blues.
Yeah, very droll, Jim. Still, it's an improvement on your usual Chang-Cha-Chang style of play.
Hi there guys. I've got some amazing news to tell you.
You've signed a player that doesn't have nappy rash.
No.
You finally admit to being the luckiest man in the whole world.
Again, no.
You are a nerd that enjoys playing Candy Crush.
Well, I'll admit to that, but no, that's not it. You're now looking at the new manager of Manchester City.
Oh, that news? Yeah, we just saw your press conference on Sky Sports.
That'll be Charlton back in the Championship within 3 years then.
I don't think so. They've got lots of talented young players.
Well, until we'll pick them apart, of course.
True, that.
Not me. Despite finishing in the Champions League places, I have a transfer budget of 0. My chairman must smoke more drugs than me if he thinks we can get by on fresh air. And I thought that fucking pikey, scallywag was tight. You're really asking for it, Jim. Just fucking do one. I'm really not in the mood for your banter today. Anyway, since when could you play the violin?
Jim has always been good on the fiddle. Continental fucking cheat.
Well, I suppose we learn around £1 million for being in the Charity Shield, so it's not a completely useless game. I just hope you lot have stripped them of their best players by then.
Ah yes. The Charity Shield. Such a great achievement it is to win such a coveted trophy such as it is. It was part of my treble, you know.
Oh, do fuck off, Greg. The Shield, or Ashtray as it's better known, is nothing more than a glorified friendly between two winners from the previous season, to showcase the Premiership starting. We all know, to complete the domestic treble, you also need the League Cup, which, incidentally, I won.
As much as I hate being in agreement with the smug one, technically, he's right, Greg.
I agree.
Anyway, let's not distort the truth with facts. All in all, we all had very successful seasons. Jim, your board wanted top 6, you finished 6th, and won the League Cup. Tony, you chased me right to the wire in the league, and finished a very respectable 2nd. And Robin, you were looking very shaky with 6 games to go and looked like you were in trouble, yet you turned it around, finishing a nice comfortable mid-table. And me. Well, I won everything else.
Yes, I did good last season. I have now signed quality players and will be looking to win a cup and finish in the top 6 this season.
Whoa there, Robin, steady on, mate. You've just about learned to walk. Don't try running yet.
I will be fine. I have signed me dinner.
I'm surprised you haven't eaten it.
I think he means dinner.
That is what I'm saying. Me dinner.
Looks like a decent signing. Unlike the other one, Gorkov. Poor business there, I think.
You know nothing, Cognito. He is a quality player.
I won't dispute that. It's just that he simply doesn't fit the system, and will therefore only amount to an average player for you. Square peg in a round hole and all that jazz.
We will see at the end of the season who is laughing.
Indeed we will. Now, if you gentlemen will excuse me, I have somewhere I really need to be.
Anywhere exciting?
Oh, I have to go to Buckingham Palace to collect my Victoria Cross for bravery.
I salute you, sir. Personally, I thought it would have been a knighthood.
Maybe next year, Jim, just maybe.